Hey everybody, this is another quick tutorial, 5 minutes or less, how to maximize the start of the game. This is just a quick tip. It's going to save you a lot of time when it comes to gathering resources. So, as we already know from playing the game, one of the key things that you're going to have to do is gather resources. That's for making weapons, making vehicles, building your base, all that stuff. And so, um, what's going to be important is those resources that you have to gather. And so one of the things that everybody in that have dropped videos have not talked about yet is how to maximize your resources. And so I'm here to show you what you can do to make a huge difference. So let me just bring up on this website, it's the Dune Awakening database. So, when you're creating your character, if you notice in the beginning, you're definitely going to want to get the planetologist. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to your first trial. From there, go straight north, clear the lab. Once you clear the lab, go upstairs above the lab, give the item to the planetologist. That's going to unlock the planetologist right there for you. As you start progressing up, you want to level the key things that you need, but you don't want to forget about the planetologist. And so um, you're going to notice that there's going to be a lot of things you can do. We could just, we could add the mining, sand crawler. These are things that you'll probably get later on. Vehicle scanning, if you plan on doing stuff like that. Um, like the radius for scanning treasures in the map. So one of the things that you want to pay attention to, though, again, is don't forget the planetologist, because I'm going to show you now why. Right here, when you first start off the game, there's a shipwreck right there. Uh, the first trial is going to be like right down here, and then you go straight on up. That's where you're going to do the lab, and right above the lab is where the planetologist quest is. So you go up, you drop off your quest for the planetologist, and you've got that. Then you start doing all your other stuff. You go to the outpost, you start doing all your quests. My recommendation: you go down this way after you also get the, you go up here to the trade post. You also get the mission for to unlock the second um, uh, class, which is going to be the trooper. So you get that, then you want to just start working your way, and also you'll probably want to still build your base like right around here. And the only reason why is because you're going to start collecting in the beginning a lot of loot, stuff that you're going to need. So you don't want to just drop it on the ground. Plus the quest, the mission's going to be making you do certain things so that you can progress anyway. You're just not going to get past that. Just think of it being locked behind a firewall. You have to get the right password so you can get to the next step through the firewall. Think of it like that. Um, so once you do all that, set up your base, then you want to shoot across, go down here, you kill the targets, you're going to kill the targets, um, and once you do that, there's also going to be a location over here, and again, these are in other videos that I've showed. I've got my casual gameplay where it shows me going through all the beginning stuff to include talking to the planetologist, turning into quests, all that stuff. That's all fine and good. But you definitely want to do all the quests here. Kill the targets for the trooper quest. Then you go back, you turn that in. Then you also have the trooper stuff. By then, you're probably already gonna have a bike and all that stuff. Now, this is what's the one thing that nobody talks about. This is something y'all need to pay attention to. This is very, very important. So when you go over here in the new area, the first thing you want to do is you're going to want to do the other trial. Once you complete the second trial, you're probably going to want to find a new base. You need to find a new base location. My recommendation, right up in this area, because it's going to give you access to all the other new locations. Because you can see, like right there's a grid mark right there. This is a different area. There's a different area right here, and I believe there's another different area right here. So you're setting yourself up for having access to three different locations in this little small area. So that's why it just makes more sense. You build something down here, you're going to just only have access to maybe this little spot there. Um, it's not going to do you the greatest. So just remember, okay, I'm coming up to my 5 minutes, just a little bit over, but just remember, you want to come here, do this quest. This is another one of the scientific lab things. You go down here, you're going to find the planetologist again. What you do is complete the quest here. It's kind of straightforward. You just run around, kill a bunch of people. I believe you have to kill a guy at the end. Then all that's done, you come back out, you give him the item that he was looking for. He tells you meet him back at the old location. So what you do is you go back to the old location, go back to the other location, and you turn it in the second portion. And what you're going to get is you're going to get the ability to get all these up to the second level. And as you can see, you're collecting 5% on all your resources, 5% more on water, um, everything. Everything your cutlery does also then um, it's going to work 5% more better. I think it also increases the amount you get. So these things start to stack. And so, you got 5 plus 5, you're looking at 10%. 10% might not sound like much, but if you're gathering 10,000 stones plus 10%, that's an extra 1,000. That's an extra 1,000 that that other person didn't do. So just remember, when you start off, get the planetologist, do all that, follow the main quest in the beginning, go to the second area, do the second trial. After you do the second trial, find your location where you plan on building your base. Once you build your base, go immediately down, do the planetologist quest at the lab, go back, turn it in. That's going to start giving you an additional 10, maybe even 15, 20% more in resources and gathering and everything. And that's just going to make you be that much more efficient. Enjoy the game. Hope you guys like this. Thank you very much.